What's up, y'all? Welcome or welcome back. This is going to be part two for what we can see in 2024, but we're going to start where we left off, where the audio cut off at about the Pope and opening up portals. Now, this was a week ago ish when we did that first part. So I know that I have not seen it myself, but I heard that it was televised where the Pope was opening portals or whatever. I don't remember what actually made it in the audio exactly. Um, but I know it pretty much cut off immediately when I started talking about the Pope. And what's crazy is that I checked for the mic to be on like literally less than a minute before it cut out. But either way, let's get into it. What can we see when it comes to the portals that the Pope says that he opened up? What can we see? What can we see? Okay, so yeah, so again, some of the things I might say may have came through in the first reading, but maybe not. So um, I'm keep getting things upside down. So again, as above, so below. You know how we say, you can see the reflection of the sky and the water and the sky. I don't know, but it's coming off like a duality. It's coming off like things being flipped. And then on the other hand, with that flipped energy, it is if not caring was a timeline, this would be it. This is a time where, okay, we just came from the exposure, or maybe we're still in the exposure timeline, right? But now people don't care. Like they're outright saying, like, even if this is the most nefarious thing that a human could do, people are being like right flat out saying, like, this is what I do, or whatever. So again, with that energy of, as an example, I feel like I'm 12, so I can deal with this 12-year-old. It's just like being very blatant and outspoken about their views and what they want to do. And then this portals being open again is about, again, bringing back certain timelines or being stuck in certain timelines, not being able to necessarily move forward, or just like recycled energy. Over the last 2 years, we kept getting the energy of things being recycled constantly. And as you can see, a couple years ago, the year started off with all those vehicle accidents and crimes involving vehicles. And then we had all the school shootings. And then this year, it was the same thing. So with the planes, with the trains, with automobiles, traffic, accidents, big accidents. And then now, I believe I said something, some of the audio that was caught was about some type of incident happening with vehicles. So I don't know if that was a part of it with the parades and then the blowing up of the vehicle allegedly and all of that stuff. But let's see what else. So it's like embracing dark side, basically, is kind of the vibes I'm getting. Show me more about the portals being opened. So we also have, I guess my recent beliefs have been like people that are passed over. So like ghosts and spirits and things like that. It's kind of like we're in the same timeline or sharing the same space, but it's kind of like looking at a TV like that. It's like right there in reach, right? You can see this people, but they can't necessarily see you. You're not completely interacting, but it's kind of going on at the same time. It's kind of like that. And that's just the best way that I can explain it. And that's how I'm perceiving it. But that veil is even thinner now. So it's a lot of energies and entities walking among us. And then we're slowly starting to integrate and to interact with those energies. But also bringing it back to like we said in the healthcare assassination situation that happened a few weeks ago. This again is about cleansing and starting over, being forgiven for sins and starting over. I.e., I don't know a lot of details about what happened with the Denzel Washington situation, but you see, like, you can go back and look at the readings, like he was getting baptized or whatever. Like, I feel like that similar energy is very much what's going on in general. It's like the Fall Guys, Diddy, Jay-Z, maybe Luigi. These are the Fall Guys, or Brian Thompson. These are the Fall Guys to forgive that space, that energy, those entities. So businesses or even spiritual entities, whatever. But this is like, okay, they take the fall, guilty, whatever, and now we've been forgiven and we can start over. Like, if that makes sense. But let's see what else. Let's grab another deck and dig deeper. The mic should be fully charged today. Charge it like the whole day. So hopefully we don't have a repeat. Okay. What else can we see with the portals being open here that the Pope said he opened? So yeah, repeated energy. Now I'm seeing a lot of energies actually being rebirthed. So like people that passed, it's like reincarnation basically. But this was conjured. This is very specific energy. Or even like walk-in energy. I don't know, but and then like, oh, fire signs are air signs, earth signs are water signs, and so on and so forth. So there's a lot of swapping of energies. I don't necessarily understand it, but that's just how it's coming off to me. So we got more school incidents coming up as well. Now, I don't know if this is more accusations with children when it comes to religion or when it comes to the Pope in that sector. And then I'm seeing old alliance. We said this so many times. Old alliances ending and new ones being brought about. So we'll have more people talking about seeing demons and entities, and there's a nod to more spiritual religion. So with psychics and things like that, I guess will be more prevalent or talked about or more accepted. I don't know. I'm seeing somebody being ran over by a car. This is separate from the events that already took place. Or somebody being, yeah. I don't know why I feel like people are dying in their sleep. Obviously, we'll see more. I don't know if that made it to the audio, but more disasters with the elements. So, floods. Um, we're seeing earthquakes, but I'm seeing like a whole place that's like inhabitable. Or this could be a couple of places. Like I said, there's going to be a certain part of the world or a certain country or continent or something that will keep experiencing um, attack after attack. So again, whether that be man-made, whether it be natural, whether that be war, I see some place that just keeps taking blows. Okay, let's do this deck. What else can we expect with these portals being opened? Okay, so I'm seeing boundaries. I don't know if this is because that make me go back to where I'm saying like people are just out and about, no shame, saying whatever, feeling whatever, acting on whatever. And I don't know if this is somebody trying to implement more or if this is both, but I feel more so on the side where it's lax in boundaries. So then, like I said, we have ethos and cleansing. So with boundaries and this Wiccan Reed thing where it's like this law we live by and morals and all of this thing. And I don't know, it's here with cleansing. So this might be just the all around different standards and morals that the general population live by or people are trying to implement amongst the population. Okay. But like I said, I definitely see natural disasters where the land is like crumbling and all messed up. It's just like nowhere to walk or yeah. So more earthquakes and floods. So let's ask, what was the Pope? I don't know if he said or not what his intentions were with opening portals allegedly, but we're going to look and see what his intentions are. What are the Pope's intentions with opening up portals? Planting seeds, fertility. It's like a merger. That's what it kind of seemed like, merging. It keeps coming here with like specifically feminine energy. I'm seeing serpents. I don't know why I want to say goblins and ghouls. And I'm also hearing banshees. I don't know if, I mean, so, which would imply grief, right? Um, let's see. But a lot of dark side energy. And that doesn't always mean what people thinks it means just based off of the word dark. Okay, and then now we have masculine energy. So with all the very woke energy that's been going on, it's like amped up times like a million. So women are men, men are women. Everything is like just swapped and opposite. And I'm just reading what's here. I don't have an opinion about it. I really don't I don't care. I'm just reading the energy. I know some people can be really sensitive. So show me, what is this here for his intentions? Okay, it's going back to this mental. So I feel like, of course, we're going to see things like physically play out in terms of the energy of these so-called portals or whatever. But it's going to be more mental than anything. It's going to be mental illness. It's going to be mental program. It's going to be voices in your head or whomever's head. It's going to be take me again back to that episode as an example of Stranger Things when that energy, that entity was playing off of negative thoughts and feelings and bad memories, and they had to listen to music that made them feel good or whatever the case is. It's um, that type of energy amped up again, because that pretty much goes on day to day, really, because your own negative thoughts and you have those negative conversations and negative um, videos and hypothetical conversations with people and circumstances in your head that goes on every day, right? But this is like amped up and to the point where people can't like drown it out. Some people can't drown it out and they act on it, on those negative thoughts and feelings and everything. Um, for some reason, I'm seeing, and maybe this is something that's already happening. I don't know, but this is just what it is. I'm seeing a lot of babies being born unalive, so like stillborn and things like that. So it's like an infestation and it's a contagion of, I guess I want to say demons, but like negative thoughts, negative energy. And I don't know if this made it to the audio where we said that there was going to be a new disease, or maybe not necessarily new, but is some disease going to be given the attention that the cocoa was given? That'll be coming up. So I don't know if that's already happening or what, but um, this is a lot of stuff, but it's basically everything that's been going on since forever and prominently over the last 5 years, but amped up. The promotion of promiscuity and then again, we just keep seeing these sex rings popping up as well. So we don't have a water crisis in some way. I don't think that necessarily it'll be a shortage of water, but very much contaminated water. So although they may be saying verbally, we want to get people, closer to God or religion or whatever the case is, they're going to be doing that. The actions will be in the direct opposition of that. So it's almost like the true God is unveiled. And I don't mean that in a positive way. Okay. Yeah. Y'all give me a moment. Okay. Show me more about that. This kind of give me the vibe of Spawn. How I can't remember the demon name in there, but wanted Spawn to like run Hell's Army or some shit like that. Like for some reason I'm getting like Hell's Army. I don't know. But type energy. Then why am I light like this? I don't know. Okay, I think that's better. Okay, and then this energy of, I don't know if they're like saying this right out or if it's just a conclusion that most people come to during this energy that's coming through with the portals, is that like everything was a lie, or not everything, but majority of everything was a lie when it comes to like morals and religion and things like that. Like that's how it's coming off. Anything else with this one? Kiss the ring. So it's like pick a side, pick a side. We keep getting this division energy. Where you got to be firm and know whatever you stand for and not be just, you know, how most people nowadays, they see a trend, they hear those shorts on repeat, a whole lot of repetition of nonsense. You know, if you are susceptible to easily being influenced, this is going to be a rough time. If you don't know who you are, if you don't stand on what you stand on and believe what you, anybody can come and change your mind super easy without much proof, then you're going to be really susceptible to these energies from this so-called portal. Now I'm seeing some type of circle of protection, or damn, there it is again. This has come out a few different times. So we got people losing their mind, like, yeah, a lot. And like I said, the dead, the ancestors reincarnated and walking alongside us. I don't know how open or thin this veil will be upcoming. So again, some of us may feel or assume or have the belief that the dead walk among us on some level or another. But this is like, yeah, like closer than we know, or I don't know how to put this shit in words. I guess reincarnation on one hand, and then the other, it is like this is what people are saying, and maybe they're going to be like, "Oh, you're crazy," and try to give it a name and say it's this type of mental illness or whatever. But people are going to be seeing like dead people, maybe dead loved ones, or just different entities and energies. This is at least what people are saying. This is at least what we can see. Whether that be true or not, I'm just saying this is what we can see in terms of these portals and over this next year. So I don't know, something's going on with a burial site, or we're going to need a lot of like land to bury people on. But yeah, it's like this is not just opening portals, it's a ritual. This is like raising ancient energy on some level. This is all like earth, dirt, dust to dust. This is all, yeah. Um, yeah, I keep seeing these circles. It's the circles, the portal. That's I'm like using my finger. I'm just drawing on the table circle. I keep seeing. So, what is the circle? Okay, let's get these up and delve more into that. Let's use this one. What is this circle energy? Is this portal or is this something different? What are these circles? You know, it kind of remind me of that. Look, I'm always comparing stuff to movies. The cornfield thing with the aliens and drawing the circles in a cornfield. What is this circle energy? that I'm picking up on. Betrayal, heartache. Something about poison as well. And then it's like only for some reason I'm hearing members only. I don't know what that's connected to. And then I'm seeing like some type of, I don't know if I want to call it monk training, but some type of religious training, like some type of religious school or something like that. This is like a portal to the underworld. Like I'm picking up Anubis energy. This is like a trap though. It almost made me think of that Jim Jones energy too. It's so many different energies with this. Let's use this one. I haven't used this one much at all. Let's see what we can get with this deck. Yeah, it's like leading lamb to slaughter type energy. I don't, what does this have to do with? It's almost like people joining some type of cause or some type of group, then they're led to slaughter. Or people are saying, oh, come and live here. We're going to help you, but they're not. Like it's a trick, a trap. Like I got all the answers and I don't know. Yeah, same energy there. So this could be, yeah, some type of group or call, some type of military group. Um, it's like joining in vain, or it's just, I don't know. Night is day and day is night. I just keep seeing a lot of energy swapping with the sun and the moon. So a lot of energy swapping in general. It's just um, animals being sick. So like cows and buffaloes and birds. So we're seeing the five horsemen or the white horse or um, last time I don't think it made it to the audio, but we was picking up Beyonce energy. So I don't know if has anything to do with it, any performances that she had recently or any performance she have coming up. Because like I said, I keep seeing something energy very similar to Travis Scott concert energy. Um, but also was seeing maybe there could be some allegations or rumors, maybe even lawsuit against Beyonce over this next year. But yes, we had. So it definitely could be some type of shortage with food as well, considering that we're seeing ill animals. so we're going to clarify this one more time, and then we're just going to do one more spread on what we can expect in 2025. So this ritual, this portal opening, whatever deities, demons, whatever require blood sacrifice, bloodshed. But I just keep picking up cycles, moon cycles, life cycles, money cycles, or yeah. So pentagrams, moons, crops and fields, and then something about the point, a specific point. What is that? The number 12, maybe. So it's like putting people back to sleep. So to dull people's senses or desensitize. Let me use this deck real quick. You know what? Let's use this deck instead. Yes, so but what I feel the most that these portals is about mental, that inner child, that self-love, that self-concept, just you in conflict with yourself, basically. Letting go of old beliefs and religions. That's also what this portal is about. People letting down their hair, for lack of a better term. People, so, again, we have this whole woke thing with people being exposed. I feel like, anyway, we're not going to talk about what I feel like, but this is taking people back some steps from that, where we see it, but we don't care, or we're blind to it again. Things are not so 2020 and clear anymore. Again, it's still right in our faces, but you're just like tunnel vision. You're not paying attention to that, or you're not reacting to that the way that we, allegedly have been responding to it over the last 4 years or so. But yes, this is magic to stop people from advancing. So your lineage, your bloodlines, and things like that. This is to dumb it down, nullify, stop, prohibit, all of that. Yeah, family and tribe here. It's just an attack on all your senses. But I do see help energetically. And I do see people stepping in there. I don't think that this will be as effective as they would like it to be, or as effective to whomever they're trying to target. It's a lot of people that have been working very hard on, they've been training their whole lives for this, whether they knew it or not. So it's, on a mental and emotional level. So all that, inner child work and shadow work and falling down and getting back up, falling down and get back. Yeah. A lot of people have been training for this, whether they know it or not. So I don't think that it will be as effective as they would like it to be, or at least effective on those type of people that they would like it to be effective on. So, yeah. So let's just do one more spread on what else we can see in 2025. Anything else that we need to know that we'll see in 2025? And of course, I'll be doing, world readings here and there throughout the year. What can we see? 2025. This is like some scary movie type shit where Freddie and Jason, like, it'd be the couple up on Makeout Hill, and then here come, the monster or the bad guy, and he's like often people, often lovers, often couples, and it's like that type of vibe. And this has something to do, so maybe his beliefs and background or her beliefs and background will be highlighted because it's about this person shame put on them by their beliefs or beliefs given to them, religion and all of that. Let's just do this deck. Yeah. So, and then I'm also picking up like with the portals. It's kind of, I know, I have so many. I just keep, it reminds me of shows, like I just feel like they put certain things out in front of you for whatever reason, or maybe they don't. I don't know. But From that show, From the series From, where they have the tree. What is it called? I can't remember, but you go on a tree. It's a hole in a tree. You go on it and you end up somewhere else. Far away tree. Like that's the type of vibes that this portal is giving. But that's funny. I don't know if I believe the stories or not, or all of them. But I know that recently it was brought to my attention. Some people saying that they, were from a different timeline and things like that. So people are going to be talking about shadows, seeing shadows. People in mirrors, or maybe it's not necessarily a mirror. It's just like a veil, like a thin veil. Yeah. Fire and fulfillment. We got fire and water here. And then that make me think of double dragon for some reason. Because I don't want to say twins for some reason. But again, like I said, like the energies are swapping. Fire is water, water is fire. Whatever. So I am seeing somebody being hanged or somebody hanging themselves here. But again, like I said, I see a lot of nods. So look, fire first, water, then air. I don't have earth yet. But there may be like a sequence of events that's leading up to a big event or something. So we might see like a fire or something dealing with fire. Then we see a flood, or maybe this already happened because now y'all know we've been talking about the air quality again. We picked that, that first one that happened, what it was, they really literally was calling it air quality thing. Now we have it again where they're saying it's like fog and stuff like that. So maybe it's already took place, some of this. Maybe not. But I know There was some fires, which we can also say maybe explosions. Maybe we can count that as well. Then floods. I can't remember when the last or recent flood or water tragic thing happened, but we do have now coming up where there's supposed to be a big winter situation going on here when they were saying that the lights may go off and stuff like that, and ice and snow. So I don't know. Maybe it'll make more sense as we finish up this spread and we see it at, in the 3D or whatever. So fire, water, air. So I'm seeing this altar. I don't know if any continent or any place or country has like a huge altar. And I know I've been saying this for a while, but I keep seeing that damn Statue of Liberty going down. This could be somewhere else. Somebody else's, monument or whatever. But I'm seeing someplace that has an altar. And I don't know if the altar has like antlers. I don't know what that is. But that place may experience a lot of unalive there. I'm seeing something else going on with feminine energy and fertility. And I don't know if this is them doing away with the restrictions or if they're banning something else for women. But I keep seeing banishment here with fertility and Lady Goddess. And I still didn't get no pinnacle, I don't think. What's this one? Clearance. We still keep having clearance. It's a lot of clearing, a lot of Noah's Ark energy. So it's a lot of events that's going to take place over the next few months, specifically, maybe up until June specifically. Maybe around June is when things kind of really amp up. Well, I don't want to say amp up because I feel like this amping up and a lot of things is building up energy and momentum for something else. What is this event? I just want to clarify that a little bit. Let's use this one. What is this momentum building up for? Again, I guess it's just for cleansing. New beginnings, energetic tune-up, releasing the old. This one was Bounteous, generously given, relationships coming together. One second. And the one that fell on the floor was the Well Maidens. Kindness, respect, reverence, compassion. Maybe we can look forward to a little bit better energy between men and women. Or this is a time where we're moving and giving more respect to the feminine energy as well. Anything else? But yeah, cleansing is the main deal. Selkie, come out of hiding, embrace who you really are. The Pink Dolphin, celebration, fun, unbridled joy, open heart. Like I say, like people are going to be doing whatever, and I don't know if I want to say it's not going to be judged like that. It's going to be, they're trying to make this a regular way of life. Again, I feel like I'm 10, so I can deal with that 10-year-old. I feel like I'm a dog, or It's just more of that energy amped up. The healing lagoon, rejuvenate, recovery, time to heal. It's safe to stop. Okay, so I think the big idea is cleansing. So I guess that's it, you guys. I appreciate y'all for being patient with me, and I'll see y'all next time. Later.